What's up, guys? Welcome to Six Figure Medicare Agent. My name is Christian Brindle, and I want to get you to six figures in 2020 and beyond. If this is your first time watching one of these videos, thank you so much for taking some time to invest in yourself, invest in your business, and just your overall growth as an insurance professional, specifically in the Medicare industry. But a lot of these tips and tools, guys, that we talk about on this channel can be carried over into other industries in the insurance industry. So if you're watching this and you do P&C or you do life insurance or you do annuities or anything like that, these are a lot of these tips of and tricks of the trade, if you will, can be carried over into multiple different areas of the insurance industry. So I don't encourage you to not watch this if you're not a Medicare agent, okay? Today we're going to talk about something that I've been very successful at over the years, and that's how to get referrals. In 2019, I'd say I probably got 60 to 70% of my new clients and customers throughout the year through referrals through various different sources. And so I wanted to quickly make a video about it because we always get asked about how we do that. And I get messages from a lot of people that want to know how we do it. If you're not in our Facebook group called Six Figure Medicare Agent and you have a Facebook account, make sure that you're getting into that group, okay? Send me over a request. We will make sure that it gets approved if you are indeed an insurance agent. We share a lot of great information in there, and there's a lot of great, fantastic insurance professionals in there. And there's plenty of them in there that are more successful than I am, that are basically helping people out and sharing information. It's just a community to kind of help everybody grow. So if you're not in that group already, make sure that you're getting into that group. It's only a couple of days old at this point. So you don't want to miss out there. So how do you get referrals? So there's kind of two different ways that you can get referrals as an insurance agent, okay? The first one is from your existing clients and customers. The second way is through other agents, other professionals, other businesses, and things along that nature. And you need both of them to really, really capitalize and squeeze every little drop out of this that you possibly can. They say that networking pays. They say your net worth is going to be determined by your network. You always hear that tossed around in, multi-level marketing, opportunity meetings and things like that. But there is some truth to it to an extent. I mean, I think there has to be some balance to it, right? Because if you spend all of your time, just off making friends, off hanging out with friends and all that stuff, you're probably not going to get anything done because you're not going to be working. At some point, you do have to put in some work. Doesn't mean you can't put in work and network at the same time if you're talking to the right person. So let's talk about the first of the two ways that I discussed just a moment ago, and that's your clients. How do you get your clients to send you referrals? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to be someone that they enjoy working with. If you're the type of agent that just signs up somebody, you never talk to them again, you never return their calls, you don't send them birthday letters, you don't offer them customer service. If they have a Medicare Advantage plan or a Part D drug plan and it goes down the toilet, you don't notify them, you don't do anything about it. Your client probably is either going to not like working with you or they're not going to even remember who you are a few years down the road. You got to keep in mind that in the insurance business, they may love you at the time of enrollment. They might have had a great experience with you. You might have connected. You might have had a really, really great sit down and meeting. However, the insurance business is really a what have you done for me lately kind of thing. What we do specifically is we basically have our office set up for customer service, customer support. We answer questions year round. We look up information for our clients. We even try to help with claims in some respects. And you can do that as an insurance agent with a lot of these insurance companies. You can't help with everything, Sometimes there's things that are beyond your area of expertise, but you can point them in the right direction. Be available to your clients. Make sure that you are doing for them what no other agent probably is willing to do, and they will love you. They will be loyal to you. And on top of that, they will refer every single person that they know, whether it be family, friends, acquaintances, everybody over to you. That's a great way to get referrals, is to earn their trust, earn their business, and earn their loyalty through the customer service that you provide. I said this on videos in the past, and I think it reigns true on this topic as well. Grant Cardone always says that when you're building a business and you're looking for prospects to turn into clients, you want to make sure that you're over-promising during your presentation. You don't want to sell yourself short, but then the key and the trick of that is you want to over-deliver once they become clients. Don't just promise a bunch of shit and then, once they become clients, you're like, okay, now I don't have to do anything with them. Don't be that person. There's a reason why 90+% of insurance agents don't make it. We're going to be having Cody Askins on this channel to do an interview in the next couple of weeks here, and I'm sure he'll talk about that because he's the 8% nation guy. 92% of insurance agents fail, he always says, and I think there's a lot of truth in that. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there. Because most insurance agents and agencies do not provide the customer service that I'm talking about. For me personally, for our clients, we have a 24-hour return call guarantee. And if I miss that, I take them to lunch. That's my promise to them. If they don't want to go to lunch, I'll send them like a little gift card to their favorite restaurant or something like that. I have taken probably one person in my whole career to lunch. And we have a lot of clients. Okay, I have a lot of clients personally. It's because we make sure that we're hustling, we're grinding, and that's why we get all these referrals all the time, every week, month after month after month, year after year, and it's why our business is growing organically. Don't get me wrong, we market, we do all kinds of things to brand ourselves as well, but a large, huge, over half of our new business comes from referrals. The other thing you can do as an agent is you want to make sure that you're letting them know that you would like referrals. Now what I mean by that is you don't want to call them up and be like, hey, Tracy, you signed up with me last month. Why the hell haven't you sent me a referral? No, you don't want to be like that. But send out birthday letters every single month. I know you probably hear this all the time, and this isn't really a new idea, but we send out birthday letters every month. On the birthday letter, we very specifically and very gently ask for referrals. We also send out 5 cards every single time that we send these out. There's a great trainer, a sales trainer for United Healthcare named Angelo Therese. Some of you may know who he is. He travels around the country and does basically sales presentations and meetings for agents for United Healthcare. Does it for a lot of FMOs. And he always says include 5 cards in your birthday letters. And that's kind of where we got that from. And it's true, man. He says that you send the 5 cards and they will give it to 5 people if they like you. And hopefully they do like you, because if they didn't like you, why would they have signed up with you? Of course they like you, at least a little bit. We were sending out 3 cards for a while. We upped it to 5 cards, and we saw a big difference in the referrals. Don't ask me why, but that's something that you can do to let them know that you want referrals. Make sure anytime you send them anything in the mail, communication, you include some kind of thing at the bottom. Just be like, hey, we're a organically grown company. We survive by word of mouth. We'd really appreciate if you could refer us anybody. It's just a gentle way. And a lot of clients don't even think about referring you people until they know that that's how you survive and that's how you grow as a business. Even if you don't, it's partially how you survive. Any way you can get business is how you survive as an agency. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there. That's one small thing that you can do to make sure that you're getting referrals. And there's plenty of ways to do this. For the sake of time, I'm just giving you a couple tips on this. So let's talk about the second way you can get referrals, and that's from other agents, agencies, and businesses, okay? So there's a guy, an agent that lives in my home state in Utah, and he used to be a market manager for one of the big carriers here. I grew up around this business, so I know a lot of these guys, I don't know him very well personally. I've only met him a couple times, but he's someone that knew my dad for a lot of years. He was his market manager for one of his biggest companies. And for those of you who don't know, I grew up around this business. My dad was a pioneer locally here in Utah, one of the first people to really specialize in Medicare plans here in Utah in the late 80s, early 90s. And so basically this guy built up all these connections during his time as a market manager for this insurance company. And what he did was he went around And he had connections with different businesses, because he helped with Medicare, but he also helped with group and all kinds of things. Now he has tons of businesses that send him referrals constantly. He's at the top producer numbers every single week, every single month with pretty much all of the insurance companies. Okay, this guy writes a ton of business and they all come to him. There's a good example of that. What we've done specifically is we've worked with a lot of financial planners. I probably have 10 financial planners that I know that send us referrals, and the ones that have their health license, we pay them a little bit of a referral fee per person. You can legally do that by CMS regulations. If they don't have a health license, you can't. But so we have those 10 financial planners we refer people to. We have farmers agents that we work with, that we refer business back and forth to. We have other P&C agents we refer business to. We have an assisted living facility that's let me come in and do presentations and educational seminars that we do business with, and that was a place that I actually worked at before I got in the insurance industry. We have all kinds of people that refer us business constantly, whether it be clients, other agents, businesses, people we've been acquainted with, and it's a very steady stream of business. We probably write more referrals than most agents write new business total year round. That's buying leads and everything. And that's taking all the marketing and everything else we do out of it. If I'm talking about just the new clients we get from referrals, it's very, very powerful. Now, the way that you can kind of get in good with businesses and local agents is you have to be making sure that you're doing something that's mutually beneficial. So you find someone that's doing something you're not doing, right? If you're doing Medicare, you might want to find a P&C guy, and a homeowner's guy, and see if you can link arms with that person. Call his office. Show up at his office unannounced. That's how I did it with some of these people. And you'd be surprised at how often people are kind of open to linking arms because they don't have anybody like that they can kind of refer business to. And then if you do come across somebody that you can refer to them, refer the business over to them, and they'll be happy to refer you people back and forth. I have real estate agents that I refer business back and forth with. There's all different ways that you can do this, okay? You refer business to them, they'll refer business back to you. There's a lot of people that are in like networking groups and things like that. I've never been too keen on those. I mean, I have my own networking group. I have plenty of people that I link arms with, and I don't have to pay to do it. Okay, and I'm not saying those things don't work, like the BNIs of the world and things like that. I know people that have made a lot of money because they're in those groups. I'm not discouraging that. I just don't do it myself. But you can get involved in a BNI group locally or something, another networking group locally. But that's how you link arms. You have to make sure that you're scratching their back, and in exchange, they will scratch your back. Thanks so much for watching this, guys. If you got some value out of this video, please do me a favor. Drop a like on it. Drop a comment down in the comment section on what you'd like to see me talk about in future videos to help your business. And don't forget to subscribe for future videos. If you missed our last video, it'll be right here up in the corner. Go ahead and check it out. I think it's something you really will enjoy. Have a great day, and thanks so much for watching.